whatever your dysfunctional, screwed up background, whatever obstacles you've got, I know they're there. I know they're real. I'm not saying they're not real. I'm saying you can do it anyway. So get after it. That puts this hour of the Ramsey Show in the books. We'll be back with you before you know it. In the meantime, remember, there's ultimately only one way to financial peace, and that's to walk daily with the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus.
Did you know you can listen to the Ramsey Show on your smart speaker? Just tell Alexa, Google Assistant, or Siri to play the Ramsey Show podcast. Check out all Ramsey Network shows on your smart speaker today.
Thank you, James Childs. What up, Sid? And as per usual, we will be waiting a few moments for people to get into the chat from the Ramsey Show, which just ended. Pardon my voice, a little under the weather today. Probably be a little less lengthy of a show today. Not that much news out there that's interesting. Today is show number 148. Sid, if only you weren't working, this would be a great day where you could just do the show. Not only would it not be, it'd be fun to have a co-host, also a fill-in host. Alrighty. So I'm not gonna sing today. Or at least not me of the current. It'll be me of Christmas past. And I know I'm gonna hate. I haven't listened to this in a very long time. I'm sure that was what, a month ago. I'm sure it's a very bad version of it. But oh well. Let's see, I stopped talking and running my mouth about here. There we go. Horrible.
One of the charges, from smallest to largest, maybe step 3 a day. Full emergency funding expenses, big sell intensive, and name a day friendly and live in his plan. I hope to meet him, I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach, and why I host my YouTube show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. If you want to have financial peace, then you should do the baby steps.
What up, Matty Bags? Live from Columbus, OH. It's the Ramsey Show Aftershow show brought to you by Tina Scher, the Queen of Shiva. Here we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat and the people in it and all things financial and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, also Ramsey Preferred financial coach, and you can schedule a free consultation assessment by clicking the link at the top of the chat, which is ramseycoach.com/CoachSteveMoney. You can email me, CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com, if you have questions about the consultation, about financial coaching in general, about scheduling, about anything on my YouTube channel. Games, video games, tech stuff, computers, Oak Island, anything you'd like to talk about. Would love to hear from you. You can add me on the Instagram and Twitter at Coach Steve Money, no spaces. If you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, that would be done through paypal.me/Coach Steve Money, and all those links are at the top of the chat. Thanks for the IO, Sid. Alrighty, a little under the weather today. Sorry about that. So probably going to be an abbreviated show today, but let's go. Let's have fun while we're here. Today's Ramsey Show host on a new show today. We're Dave Ramsey, and he is author of The Total Money Makeover. And that book can change your life. Read it, learn it, know it, live it. And that book is on sale for $10 right now in the $10 book sale. A bunch of those books are $10, and that sale goes on up until Christmas usually. His co-host today was Christy Wright, author of Take Back Your Time. And that one is a newer book, so that one is not $10. When did that come out, Sid? That came out like 2 months ago, maybe? September, wasn't it? Yeah. September, October. Yes, I believe so. Alrighty. Market report. 2 days in a row where it's completely down. The most down today would be the NASDAQ, which is the tech stocks. And let's take them. Still haven't had time to read it. You need to. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Sid. Need to read the book so you can know how to get time to read the book. Disney reporting, reported a little bit earlier. I didn't see anything pop up on that immediately. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow then on tomorrow's show. Let's see if it's in here somewhere. Nope. Alrighty, so the most followed on Google, of course, all these would be in your NASDAQ and in your S&P 500. All of them down except Tesla making a little comeback here after 2 days in a row, going down, losing some of the gains. Let's take a look at that because that's been, as you can see, that's just today though. But like the last 5 days, as you can see, because Elon Musk said something about selling a bunch of his personal shares of it, so it's come down, but it does finish up today, oh no, it didn't. Am I looking at a bad, am I looking at an older, what am I looking at right there then? Reload, let's see. Yeah, that shows up. Huh. So it's doing right what's right now. And reading the book is not among her priorities. All right. Oh, so there it is. Okay. That was weird. So yes, it is up today. That's weird that it was showing way down for some reason on there. So, and that was a new page that opened, so that should have been up to date. Oh well. Let's see who is most down. That'd be Amazon at 2.63%, and but I think 2 days ago they were the only one of these that was up. Alrighty, let's look across the globe and see what's going on, because everybody's having the same issues with inflation, I think. Oh, look at that. Europe all up today. I mean, not up crazily, but still up. Maybe that bodes well for tomorrow here. Mostly down in Asia. And the US dollar is up on the euro, on the Japanese yen, up on the British pound, up on the Canadian dollar, and also up on the Australian dollar. And a trend that I've noticed, I don't know if it has any direct correlation or not, but when the market seems to be mostly down, then the dollar is mostly up against the other currencies. If I remember, I'll look up to see if there's a correlation on that sometime. Or maybe Sid will do it for me. Crypto is all down at the moment, and of course those keep trading even after Wall Street closes at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So those are all down. Tax brackets will be higher in 2022 due to surging inflation, says IRS. All right, well, that's new. Stocks making the big. There's going to be your Disney. We'll look at that in just a second. And stop. Okay, stop the video there. No, I didn't mean right now, Sid. I mean at some point, if you remember to do that. Let's see. Tax brackets will be higher in 2022 due to surging inflation. Tax bracket threshold is rising at faster pace due to inflation. The IRS on Wednesday announced 2022 inflation adjustments for a slew of different tax provisions, including federal income brackets and the standard deduction, that reflect a months-long surge in consumer prices. Because of a spike in cost of most consumer goods, the majority of the tax bracket thresholds are rising at a faster pace than is usual, the IRS said. Most tax bracket cutoff points rose about 3% compared to 2021 filing season due to a recent inflation surge, marking the largest increase in 4 years. The changes will apply to 2022 tax returns that are filed in 2023. Okay, that's a good thing that they said that, because I wasn't thinking about that at all. Like that, so it doesn't take place till 2022, and so, I was thinking it might take place might be applied to the returns that we will file in 2022. But okay, so let's see. So yeah, that's higher. And what is the standard deduction going up to? There it is. Which claimed by the majority of taxpayers since it was raised. You have to have a lot of, since they raised it so much, you got to have a lot of expenses, claimable expenses to make it worth not taking the standard deduction. So it's will rise to $25,900 up from $25,100 in 2022, and that's also up from 2021. I think it was lower than that. I think it was 24 or something in 2021. Oh no, I don't know about the married couple ones. Hold on, let's see. Let's look at that. 12,950 up from 12,550. Okay, yeah, I think it was 12,550 last year as well, and didn't change then. Or maybe it was a little bit lower. It was over 12,000 for individual. I did hear Coinbase app had a huge, but yeah, they reported earnings a few days ago, and I didn't see anything about that anywhere. Let's go ahead and check out, see what Disney did. This article from CNBC. Stock's making the biggest move after hours. Disney Beyond Meat, Affirm Holdings, and more. Affirm also reported very recently. You can see everything down except Affirm Holdings. Let's see. Disney shares, the media giant, dropped more than 4% in after-hour trading after missing on the top and bottom lines of its quarterly results. Disney reported earnings of 37 cents per share on revenue of $18.53 billion. Wall Street expected 51. Wall Street is a harsh mistress sometimes. Let's see. Disney Plus subs came in short of estimates at 118.1 million, and they wanted 125.4. So yeah. So Beyond Meat back down. Let's see now why is this? Oh, Affirm, the digital buy now pay later company. I have not watched it yet, but George Camel has a fine print episode on the buy now pay later craze, trend, whatever you want to call it. I've not watched it yet. I'm sure it's great. Soared more than 21% in after-hours trading on Wednesday after the company said it would expand its partnership with Amazon. Yeah, you probably can't go wrong doing that. Amazon would be a good trade partner, I think, or a good partner to have, depending on what you're doing with them, I guess. Affirm made $269.4 million in revenue, whereas the estimates were to $48.2 million. AMC ticked 3% lower on news that AMC CEO Dom Aaron, all right, sold $25 million in shares on Tuesday. So when your CEO is getting out, yeah, and there have been recent stories on AMC saying that they're gonna start selling popcorn. I don't think that can save them. Movie business is not that good right now. Bumble went down. Everything went down, I think. Oh, Honest Company, I don't know what they do. SoFi, data loss as well. All right, so that's the dealio on that. Disney down. So Disney will not be saving the market. Stock futures flat after sell-off induced by hot inflation data. Let's see what that is. And this is breaking news right now, 6:03 p.m. Eastern time. Steady and overnight trading Wednesday. All right, so yeah, so that was what flat means. All right, there's your guy that ate 2,000 meals at Six Flags over 7 years. That's your story there. We had this on the after show like 2 weeks ago or something like that, I think. And there's your news story, an ad disguised as news story, just because I Google how long it takes to cook things in an air fryer. And ad disguised as news story. Crypto miners target AMD Ryzen CPUs for the big L3 caches. All right. Well, that's great. In NVIDIA CEO, we don't have any magic bullets to deal with what the supply chain shortage. Let's see, chip shortage. Yep, specifically for them, the chip shortage. The silicon navigating this. Yep, no magic bullets. Fortunate we're multi-sourced, that our supply chain is diverse and our company is quite large, and I'm going to say other things to put a good spin on it, but we still don't have that much any chips happening because of loss of silicon there. Alrighty, that was that one. All right, so this is from Lifehacker. Did not read this beforehand. The difference between a charge card and credit card and why it matters. Charge cards are a whole other financial product apart from credit cards. What is a charge card? Charge cards are increasingly rare, but they do offer some advantages as drawbacks when compared to credit cards. There's no spending limit, so you won't be declined. You have to pay off your balance every month. There's no interest charge, high annual fees. That's like, I have no idea if American Express is like that, but they used to be like that, where you would have to pay that entire balance off. And a lot of rewards point chaser people use credit cards like that as well, where they pay them off every month. And the only problem is the one time an emergency happens or something like that, and then you can't pay it off at the end of the, or before the end of the month, or at the end of the month, and then that's when you run into trouble. Should use a charge card. That really depends on whether you make regular 5-digit purchases every once in a while, since most credit cards already offer pretty high limits for most borrowers. Plus, you'll need dependable cash flow to ensure that you'll be able to pay off these purchases each month, which is another reason why charge cards are well suited for small business owners. If you have dependable cash flow, you can just pay cash for it, would be the Ramsey advice on that. Right. And that was from lifehacker.com, by the way. Let's see, stream is still going good. Don't know how I somehow clicked on in stream, I guess, yesterday. But I had the whole window covered. Now I have just where it says in stream uncovered. Alrighty, so a couple more stories and then we'll call it a night here. U.S. consumer prices jumped 6.2% in October, the biggest inflation surge in more than 30 years. That says that again. Core inflation, stripping out food and energy, increased 4.6%, fastest gain since August 1991. Energy, shelter, and vehicle costs led the gains, with which more than wiped out the wage increases that workers received for the month. Yeah, of course it did. Just scanning through here to see if there's any other things, but basically that's the point, is that it's just up 30-year record, most in 30 years. Initial claim for jobless benefits edged lower, a fresh pandemic era low after declining 4,000 from the previous week. Continuing claims, which were a week behind, increased by 59,000 though. So we will see how that goes going forward. And this last story, again, I have not read this. This is on Kotaku.com, and it says a Twitch streamer bought a gas station for negative $110,000 using rich person math. Twitch's signature hot tub streamer made a surprisingly normal investment. All right, well, we'll see what's up with that. Probably bought with some kind of debt. Oh, it's a female. Yes, the headline is correct. She did purchase a gas station. Not only did she purchase the gas station, she claims to have done so while turning a profit through tax deductions. To prove this, she tweeted out a bunch of rich person math, which made my brain hurt. She's one of the biggest and seemingly most frequently banned streamers on Twitch, so seeing her invest in other enterprises isn't a huge surprise. Plenty of streamers invest in businesses. Usually those secondary gig is related to streaming or gaming habits. Alright, so not a one-off. That would be one-off, not one of. I am free to proofread your tweets if you'd like me to do that. Well, I'm not free to do it, but I'm available to do it. Let's just put it that way. And I probably wouldn't cost that much. Let's start. Newly built gas station in major metropolitan area. 100,000 cars passed by daily. Listed for $4 million. Invest $1 million and borrow the rest, $3 million. So Dave is out at this point. Dave is out on this plan at this point. Now, since we bought this guy, that's cool that she posted how she did it. Now, since we bought this gas station and in accordance with applicable laws and once structured correctly, I will take an accelerated depreciation of approximately $3 million, the same as I borrowed. 3 million times 0.37, her marginal tax rate. That means she's not doing bad if that's her marginal tax rate. So, and that equals 1,110,000. So for 2021, I will owe 1,110,000 less in income tax. Alrighty. So let's see. Only $1 million she had to pay up front, and series of right with speculative rich person math. The streamer explains how she actually made money off this gargantuan purchase through the wacky details of U.S. tax law. The basic version is by taking out the massive loan and depreciating the speculative value of the property. She received a $1,110,000 tax deduction. This extra $110,000 becomes profit because it's money she doesn't have to spend on taxes. Well, sure, but I don't understand where the rest of it is. In her thread, she claims this isn't some loophole or special deal, so things that everyone can do. Yeah, maybe they wouldn't qualify for a $3 million loan, maybe. But I get, if you're already rich, like she is, I guess she could. Oh, and she's gonna lease it to Circle K, so she won't be working behind the counter. This says, but they left that. Okay, so okay, I guess so. This it's kind of bait and switch headline because she bought it for negative $110,000, like out of pocket. Negative $110,000. That's not including the $3 million loan that she still has out and has to make payments on. So yeah, so she put $1 million in it, and yeah, and then she gets the tax credit for $1,110,000, so more. So basically, yeah, like after she applies that to taxes, then she gets to keep $110,000. Okay, none of that includes the $3 million loan, which I guess she will lease it to Circle K for enough per month to pay the or at least a good deal of the $3 million, whatever she owes on that per month. So yeah, all right. Well, yeah, it's kind of bait and switchy. I thought there was going to be other things in there that take other deductions or something like that take it all the way down to. Is she there in Houston? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, right. Didn't say if the gas station's in Houston though. I don't think. But yeah. All right. So. Yeah, I mean, I guess it. Yeah, it's if it had said if it had mentioned the loan in there, but I mean I guess they can't tell every part of the story in the headline. But if I had known from the headline that she borrowed the money and the $3 million, and that $3 million is not factored in this negative 110,000, it's like completely separate than that, then I wouldn't have clicked on it. All right, thanks for dropping by there, Joe. Appreciate it. About to bounce though because not feeling well. A little bit of a throat thing as well. Let's see, what have we got? Probably won't be talking that much, but since all I have to do is sit here, I am going to do Old Man Video Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to play Lost in Random, which is where down here somewhere. There it is. Come on. We'll see if I can get through this part. It was a hard part, like a hard like boss battle kind of thing that you have to get through, and I wasn't doing so well on that last time, so hopefully I can get through that. Other upcoming streams would be, of course, this show, the Ramsey Show Aftershow show, and that happens at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Even when the Ramsey Show is a replay. When the Ramsey Show is not posted by 10 a.m. that day, so we can chat in there, I will start a stream just so we can chat into it. Nothing happens on the screen, nothing happens on the video. It's just a place we can chat. Obs says, get feeling better. Coach D Money, see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Obs. I appreciate it. Where was I? Oh, so I will do that stream just so we can chat in it. And as you can see, that was from today, this morning. The mod was working on a special project. He was out of the office, and so that's why that chat did not get posted today. What else do we have? Today's Wednesday. We have Wednesdays and Saturdays are the Old Man Video Gaming series. Like I said, I'm going to be playing Lost in Random tonight, and I'll probably play a different game on Saturday night. And the only time that would change for Saturday nights would be if the Ohio State Buckeyes are playing a night game, which I think they will be next week. Not this week, but next week. And then in that case, I would do that at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays. And if Bella is available on Sundays at 8 p.m., we are currently playing a game called Trine in the father-daughter video gaming series. And that's where we play co-op games. We played It Takes Two previously, and we have 13 streams of that. And that's a full playthrough on that. And like I said, now we're doing, it's an older game, Trine, but it is an updated version of it. Enhanced edition is what it's called. And is that there's one more? What is it? On Mondays it is alternating either tech support or Ramsey coach support. And on that I go to the affiliated there we go. The affiliated Reddit subreddit. So like for the tech support one, I go to r/subreddit and r/tech support, which is the subreddit that I talk about. That's where people put their tech problems on there, and I comment on it. I say what could have caused it to happen, possibly what they can do to troubleshoot and how they can fix it if I know about it. Some stuff like iPhones I wouldn't know much about, but it can help like with general advice on. And the other one is r/Dave Ramsey. Ramsey Solutions does not run that subreddit. It's run by fans. They do allow negative things about Dave on there. Like people that have a bad opinion, they can post that. You can post whatever you want on there. They just ask that you keep it civil. So a lot of the bad stuff I probably won't comment on, but mostly just answer the questions like a Ramsey coach would, and compare them to some of the other answers that where people other people reply. All right, and I think that is it. Once again, all the links are in the top of the chat that you need. Schedule free consultation is there, and that will take you to ramseycoach.com/Coach Steve Money. They're also right here, as you can see in the bottom right hand of the green YouTube banner that I have. The P right here is the PayPal donations link, and the globe here is the Instagram link. Email coachstevemoney@gmail.com. You can email me about anything that's on your mind regarding financial coaching or anything that's on my channel. As far as other stream, it won't be a stream, it'll be a pre-recorded video, but I might do like a less than 10-minute recap of each Curse of Oak Island episode. And I think that's about it. Make smart financial decisions every day. Have a good night.